Hey folks, it's Billy DKY, the truth seeker that simplifies and demystifies. This is going to be the harmony of ambition. Basically, somebody asked me the question is ambition, is it nothing more than just being egotistical? Is it does it go against harmony? And my first inclination would be to say, yeah, ambition's a bad thing, you want to avoid it. But then I started thinking about it. I said, you know what, I need to really question this because I haven't really looked at this question. So, or at least I thought I had looked at it and thought the answer was no. So I took a second look at it, and so I'll go with it with you because I think you could probably benefit from it as well. So the question is ambition harmonious or not? And basically my question is, what is the goal of ambition? And the goal of ambition is results, which results is not a bad thing. So then it brings up another question, what is the best way to achieve results, which I've talked about previously on the Falling Way of Growth, that baby steps is the best way to achieve results. So basically for me it all boils down to this: as long as ambition is in line with baby steps, it's fine. We all know that no ambition is not in harmony with the essence of life. We also know that being overly ambitious is not in harmony with the essence of life either. Basically it's about learning to be wisely ambitious. And it also made me bring up it also made me question one of the other things that I frequently say, that we only have two problems in life: ego and pleasure. And I started questioning it again too, and I was like, is ego and pleasure really my problem? And then what I come to realize is that unrestrained ego and pleasure are the problem. There's nothing wrong with watching a beautiful sunrise come up and enjoying the beauty of it. There's nothing wrong with, you've been out camping all night, it's been a little chilly, and the sun comes up and the warmth of the sun on your skin, you're like, yeah, you're just basking in the sun like a dog warming up on a cool morning. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with the full moon coming up and you're looking at it and it's beautiful, it's dark outside. There's nothing wrong. There's so many little bitty natural pleasures. So that's really the secret. The natural pleasures are what you want to get into. Like, this is a green pepper. It has pleasure in it too. It's just minimal. And a lot of times we're so saturated with the man-made pleasures that we can't even appreciate the subtle pleasures anymore. Or rarely do we appreciate them with any significance. So really it's unrestrained, and what most people consider moderation isn't moderation at all. It's way down the line, the wrong road. So, and then the ego thing, and I realized, you need some sense of self, because I remember watching, there's some guy in Arizona, I'm going to screw his name up, some kind of Melvin or something, where he has a cult out there, and he says he's the second coming of Jesus Christ and all this, and he had this woman at his feet. She was just mind-numbingly looking at him like she'd given up every bit of her sense of herself from what he thought. And you can just see her eyes like that. Whatever you say, you're the Messiah, I'm nothing, you're Jesus Christ and second coming. So yeah, you do want a certain sense of self, but here's what I say: less is more, but not none. You want less ego, but not none. You want less pleasures, but not none. You want less ambition, but not none. And and as you work back towards giving up ambitions, as you work towards giving up pleasures and ego, you'll start knowing what's right and wrong. I mean, you know what I mean? It's obvious after a certain point, but where most Americans at, and most people in life, it really is, ego and pleasure is your enemy big time. So anyway, I thought others could benefit from this, so I want to throw it out there. And until the next video, folks, later.